Going on, everybody? Tonight we're playing the Pale Beyond, and if you're not familiar with this game, this is an adventure game where well, it's kind of management adventure game. It's got a story behind it, and so far we're going out on an expedition. We were interviewed by some guy, and turns out that he likes to get a little drunk first, or actually no, third week on the expedition, and he gets hammered, and he's in the bathtub right after there's a huge explosion on the ship, and we're in the middle of Antarctica, the Arctic somewhere. We're cutting through ice, and then this dude just the next morning he's gone completely from the ship, and him and like 7 crew members, something like that, like 5 crew members, they left with a bunch of supplies. So now we're the first mate, at least that's what we got hired to do, and now we are captain of the ship after a vote. We only won by 1. We won a vote of 10 to 9, and 4 or 5 people abstained. So there's already possible chance of a mutiny or something going wrong here, and I'm also taking requests now, which basically every day you come to the captain's cabin, you come listen to the requests of thine people. So we already took 1 from 2 people, and that was basically about doing expeditions and scouting. And this is really where the game picks up, so that's kind of why I started it here. It was pretty slow, for the most part. I didn't know what the hell this game was getting at until now, which now it's kind of fun. So anyway, Hammond, welcome. Welcome, sir. You may now enter. Saving that the boiler was only the part of our troubles, have you seen the state of this bloody ship? It has certainly seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the older Stoke is attempting to rectify that. We need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. The voices might change. If the furnace runs out by end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on this ship, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Aye. Get me some coal. Get it in the furnace. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all silly right now. It's been a while since I've been doing voices. I'm afraid he's not wrong. That coal bunker is our only source of fuel for the time being. Until we can procure alternatives, we should assign crew for shoveling whenever possible. Junior, step up, sir. Shaw, the ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? It would seem that way, yes. Crew doesn't seem to think so. They think if we don't intervene, the Temperance will never get freed. If you're suggesting breaking the ice, I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No intervention is going to break up the ice enough to free this ship. Putting others to work on that is simply a waste of manpower. Maybe. They're scared though, worried. They just want to feel like they tried something. If it will raise spirits, it's worth the attempt. And now we gotta pick who to send. Which, this is something I'm still getting the hang of. You kinda gotta remember stuff about these characters. And who likes to do what and stuff like that. There only seems to be so much. So, this is a rather menial task that doesn't really need to be done. I'm doing it because it's going to raise favor with the crew, and right as tragedy strikes, we are experiencing a demoralizing moment. So, even though the my partner there doesn't really agree with this, and I'm going to lose some loyalty, most likely, I will go ahead with it, because I feel like it's the better move, because you want spirits high. We could experience a mutiny, you know what I mean? We only won by 1 vote. So, we want to keep morale high for sure. So we will send So these two are different. They have different loyalties, even though that is father and son, these two. It's good that they have different loyalties, because the guy who's asking me to do this favor is basically the guy that I lost the vote, or would have lost the vote to, had I not gotten that vote. So I'm gonna put these two, because they have different loyalties, so it'll kind of make sure that it's not all people loyal to Junior, because we don't want to do that. I feel like that's probably not good. We want to keep it mixed here. So we're only going to send 3. We could get more morale, but I feel like we need the people. This is our first day, and we don't really have a lot of resources. So we'll just send those 3. Now we get some decorum. Lose a little loyalty with him. Alright. But we gain some with Junior, which we need because that's my potential adversary. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped out on that text. Alright. So we finish with our requests. Before dinner, you should see to sending out our first sledding team. I also believe it's time you gave our good doctor a visit. We'll still have wounded from the night of the Aurora. Their wounds will need attended to before they're fit to work. And I doubt I need remind you of this, but we need every hand available. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. Get it. Get it. You did seem familiar. I've finally placed you. You have you? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. Alright, so we're overhearing something right now. They're talking. Yes, I remember seeing you compete. Soren Kiliper, you were quite the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. I don't even know what's going on. Is it 2 people talking? Not too many gymnasts carry long careers. You did quite well when I saw you at the Summer Games. I recall you placed. Is the woman? Does this say Mrs. Gloss right now? Oh man, I'm bugging right now. I don't recall winning. I don't know. One of them was a female. Were they both female? I'm sorry. We'll learn this eventually. We'll get these characters down. As to whether or not I get the voices matched, we'll figure it out. So, I don't want to skip out on anything. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like a completionist to some degree. So, we could pet these dogs, which, of course, you have to come in here every week to pet these dogs, and we go by the week here. So, that's kind of like a day. So, we're going to pet the dogs every day / week. You better know it. We're going to feed them, and we're not going to kill any of them. That's for sure. Alright, we got our map. Which, I'm still figuring this game out. So with this, it looks like we can send out expeditions. It requires 3 dogs to do that. So, you know what? I'm going to send 1 out. Even though I don't know what's going on right now below the ship. I feel like I might need to use other stuff. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to... We definitely need some more food. So I'm going to send out another scout to get some food. And how many extra? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 extra sailors. So I'm gonna send 2 out. And I'm gonna put another scout for the week. Alright, send out another scout. I feel like I should do this. I don't know if I should wait. Oh, whatever. What is this? Hunt. Plus oil. We get oil. But we're not gonna do the hunt though. Not gonna do the hunt right now. We already got one hunt going. We don't know what other manpowers we need to use up here. Alright, we got a conversation with Tucker. Sure, or I should say Captain, right? I thought your name sounded familiar. I sailed the merchant lines as well. I think we served on the same ship a couple of times. Good to see a fellow merchant, Navy veteran among the crew. Good to see a fellow... Oh. Aye, you know the struggle as well. Ha! Shame we never fully crossed paths. Still, small world. Good luck, Shaw. Yeah, these people got a southern drawl, you know. It's good. It's good. We like it like that. You enter the ship's infirmary. Your presence seems to startle the young man inside, the rattle of dropped forceps ringing through the room. Oh, goodness. It's you. Captain... Now, isn't it? You're the doctor, I take it. Captain Robin Shaw, it is good to meet you. Ahem. Dr. Arthur? Nutley? Dr. Nutley. Dr. Arthur Nutley. That's it. It's good to meet you, Arthur. Nutley gives you a weak smile. Thank you. It's been good to properly meet you. I suppose I seem a little scatterbrained at the moment. It isn't the norm. Recent circumstances have been trying. An inclination towards seasickness is no help. June, the steam burns they suffered from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can do my best to alleviate their pain. They'll pull through. This crew's a tough one. Right, well, let us hope so. At this point, all we can do is wait. Nutley lets out a nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he may still be out there? There's a chance, however slim. Right. Perhaps we'll run into him again? No, that's ridiculous. Never mind. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you wanted an update on the crew? Have you had the time to look at them? Time enough? Mostly scrapes and stuff. As for dogs, you're better asking, well, the kennel master. You mean Cordell? Yes, Cordell. I haven't taken well to the dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amidst most people, and animals are quicker to judge. And Cordell herself is harsher still. But you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Nutley pauses for a moment. Is everything, good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? I won't lie, we're in a difficult situation here. We're gonna need your help. Oh, nice. Then you can count on my help. Nutley keeps his head low. Is there anything else I could do for the crew? Okay, so now we get access to this man, which one of our guys was hurt. He got blasted in the face with some steam that he was trying to fix that situation when basically there was like an explosion when I mean, we really don't know what happened for the most part. Like, everybody was scrambling, the ship was leaking, they needed to get the furnace going. I mean, they didn't really say anything about any leaks going on. It was just like the furnace, you got to get the furnace going, you know, the steam or whatever. So I don't know what the hell this boat is powered with, in the sense of how the hell it was breaking through ice and everything. And some of these people, they wanted to fucking start breaking the ice around this ship, which I can show you that wasn't gonna do anything. I mean, you're by the time you break ice, it's gonna start freezing again. That's just the craziest shit. But anyway, these people are crazy. And then we got a bunch that did leave with Captain Hunt. trying to figure this out, man. It's gonna be an interesting one. Gonna be interesting. So we got Kasha. Are we missing anything? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, but we are gonna, like, make sure this is all always pretty much figured out. That we got everything. I feel like this is one of those games. Those little things that you might miss be interesting. Officer, Captain Shaw? I suppose I should get used to calling you that. I was asking the crew if anyone had seen Hunt or any of the deserters last night. Not a single soul. I know the man knows this ship well, but that seems odd. Do you think the crew could be lying? I wouldn't accuse anyone of that, but it isn't very unlikely that he wasn't seen by anyone. But it is very unlikely that he wasn't seen by anyone. I suppose the boiler troubles caused a great deal of distraction. Yeah, exactly. It was like the boiler was sabotaged. It wasn't like there was a leak or anything like that. Like, there seemed to be an explosion, but yeah, I think it was tampering of the boiler to create a scene for him to be able to get the hell out of there. Alright, so we call the crew for dinner. Like, this game, the sequences of stuff, I'm still trying to learn it. Because it's like, obviously the week resets when we get our people available. And right now... Alright. Let's do the dinner bells. The crew have their meal. Shall we toast to our new captain? Hear, hear. Cheers, mates. Crew returns to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. Despite the time, it's still bright light outside. Alright, we got a lot of conversations here. I'm gonna stay hydrated. Doing a lot of talking here. Junior. Junior is the cook. Is that the cook? Yeah. Evening, Shaw. I'm proud of what I've been able to cook up for the crew lately, considering the rations. Though I do wish I had something better to work with. I'd kill for a good beefsteak. You do excellent work, Junior. You have a knack for this. I've been told. Hunt would say he couldn't eat a bite that wasn't prepared by me anymore. Listen, so tired. You'll get used to it, lad. That is far too much work. Thought you wanted the work. If I can do it with one arm, you can do it. You're always saying that, Dad. Looks like we'll be trapped here for a while. I don't like the ship's chances either. Will be some time before we get home. I'm gonna try and read more like I'm just the same voice with all these people. It's too much. Will we be some time before we see home? Shit. I'm gonna die of boredom out here before the cold takes me. You'll manage, I'm sure. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever consider doing films? You have the stature for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut a nice silhouette, and you'd be a star. That sounds awfully easy, doesn't it? It can be. We'll just do the more cinematic scenes with the little twang. We'll do that with some twang. Do you need me for something? Nothing really too welcoming. That's good. Simply wanted to learn more of you, but like that's something that to the wrong, I mean, this type of guy, you know what I mean? Like, look at that face right there. That doesn't tell you that that would be taken very well. I mean, I'm gonna go with that. Let's just give it a try. It's like the nicest thing. Oh, whoa. Look, see his answer? Not receptive. But up here in the cabeza, this man is, he's like, oh shit, somebody's interested in me. I'm the carpenter, Junior's brother. I play music. You know it all already. Oh shit. What the hell was that? What do you mean I know all the music already? Like, bro, are you telling me that your music is so famous everybody knows about your music? Or that you listen to music that everybody's listening to? What's the situation going on here? Okay. So now we got another... Awfully loud, aren't they? I don't mind it all that much. They've worked hard all day. They're owed their leisure. Those sailors ought to remember we all need sleep. Need our sleep. Amen, man. Be courteous. Be courteous. We're all trying to work here. Oh. Oh, Templeton's got a room now over here. Speak to Templeton. Good evening, Templeton. Oh. Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Captain. It will be some time before we see rescue. Perhaps you should be endearing yourself to your crew. Yeah, I mean, dude, the guy's the one that paid for the expedition from his benefactor. His benefactor is paying for this expedition. I mean, like, you know, who is this man at the end of the day, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, he paid for Hunt. Like, he's not, well, he is paying me, actually. He is paying me, so, I mean, we should do what he wants, but, I mean, I'm just in here to learn. We just walked in this dude's room. I'm not, like, trying to take requests from him. Yeah, I mean, I want to learn more about this man. Oh! Oh! Shit, dude! That was savage! Oh my god. Yeah, of course, dude. We're stuck on this fucking ship. We're working no matter what. Otherwise, we're dying. Get busy working or get busy dying, brother. Fostering personal relationships is not a concern. Alright. Yeah, you know, you are here for your benefactor, I see, sir. Come this I see you later, sir. Fucking come back with a Japanese work attitude next time for you, sir. I don't know what that means, honestly, but my intention is to be that we will be in line. You have to be in line with him. Otherwise, every time you poke, you prod, you start snooping around that Snoopy looking bastard. Now look at this. These people wanted to jack this out of here. Right? You know what I'm saying? Even if you did jack this thing out of here, where are you going in this fucking thing? Where are you going? How are you gonna have the speed to break through any of this ice? It was a fucking blessing that we were even getting through this in the first place. Can you imagine that there were people back then that they were doing this shit? That's insane. In a wooden fucking boat? In one of these bad boys? And that was like cutting edge at the time. That was like, oh, well, we'll make it, lads. What the fuck you talking about that we're gonna die? We're in the biggest, strongest ship in the sea. It's like, no, man. I don't fucking think so. That's why it was all up here. Because the minute you think that you're not making it in that fucking thing, you definitely aren't. That's a fact. That's the human spirit moving this fucking thing along. That ain't no fucking wind and boat mechanics. That's for sure. I mean, you do want a well-built boat. Alright, we're getting fucking taken away here. Now, I'm missing side stuff because I'm rambling. I'm gonna have to do a little less talking. Maybe you You don't like that, though. You guys want me to keep talking? You want me to shut up and play the game? Or you want me to keep going how we're going here? Oh, we got the dogs again, man. You pat its head. You ruffle its fur. You ruffle its fur. What do? You tickle it behind its ears. Oh, you little doggy. And then we talk to Cordell. We show her that we mean well with the animals. There's no better way to show a person who has animals that you are one of the animals, not in a bad way, is that you vibe with their animals, you know? You seamlessly integrate with the animal kingdom. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the dogs? Actually, I was checking on you. You aren't with the rest of the crew. Of course I'm not. Do you often expect others to leave their post? I understand you did not expect this role, but you are the captain, regardless. Surely you understand a sense of duty. Captain Shaw, you recall my conditions with Hunt, do you not? Like it was yesterday. My demand was that I work here with the dogs. Your people may help with the sleds, but they are not my responsibility. They are not my people. I am holding up my promise with Hunt. I do not intend to join your crew. The dog beside her barks. Roof, roof. How long have you been raising dogs? If I get lost in the ice. So, you know, I try to figure out game mechanics. And it's like sometimes a game will indicate to you when something is optional. That you can click that and like still have these here. And this game does that. But it doesn't tell you. The only clear thing that I'm seeing is like the ones that are optional are kind of like rounded. And these, well, this is rounded as well. But it's like flat on the side, you know? It's like the ones that are sharp on these edges. It's like you can select and then get this one. So let's try. I don't know, man. Let's just ask her a question. How long have you been raising dogs? A long time, Shaw. I've raised this pack since they were not pups and a generation before them. She goes quiet for a moment, petting Stanberry, collecting her thoughts. This font, honestly, this font is not that readable. Maybe I should make the text bigger. You can make it bigger, but I feel like I have to like be in the next room to read it. We gotta move my head around. I wasn't exactly in the financial position to pass on hunts, but I had no intention on leaving all of them out here without me. If I get lost in the ice, you're the next captain, Stanberry. Woof. Okay, we got some loyalty. That's weird. She's very dry. Stanberry. Give Stanberry. I mean, I'd love to put the hat on the dog. But, like, give it to him? Like, I mean, I want that hat, man. That's my Jack Sparrow hat. I'm just gonna pet you? Alright. Okay, so we still got some people available. And oh, we're done? We're done with week 4? You know, I don't even think I don't know if you were able to even put stuff on resources prior to this night. But I feel like I should have. Like, I should have definitely done that. Am I crazy? Oh, so now you can't... Alright, so that's good. So we need coal. We need food. So why can't we put... Did I already sign? Oh, so if you assign somebody to a task, you can't add more for that day. So you better be sure about what you assign. Okay. Okay. So like if I wanted, like I think I already put somebody to get food from the pantry. Did I not? Why is that not available? I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch this video again. I'm sorry, man. I'm like absent-minded sometimes. I'm just... I can be absent-minded. So we have scientists that we can use to get some coal right now. I mean, it's not like the engineers make a difference with that. I mean, I guess set the engineers though, right? We need the coal. I mean, you know what? Leave an engineer. Again, because I'm like, no, what other activities can I do? Yeah, save an engineer, just in case. We got extra sailors. Put one of those guys in there. Oh shit, we didn't put that guy in the infirmary. What? How the hell did I not do that before? I'm sorry, guys. We'll fix that. We got coal. Feed the furnace. Kind of like to stay around like 70, 80, because then it's like sometimes you get you get some. So like I like to leave that open. Talk to this guy. Yeah, I mean we're trying to build alliances right now. So, you know, keep it tight. Keep it tight. And we'll win the fight, you know what I'm saying? So, is there coal in here? No. So, we got our coal done. Now, what the hell, though, with the pantry? So, you gotta do the food before you do dinner. I don't know. Again, if I could have swore I said people to do that. Oh, Kurt's got a room too. Evening, Shaw. Cold one, isn't it? I used to think I was growing used to the cold, but as the years have gone on, the elements have only grown harsher on the body. I'm sure you can handle it, Kurt. And you'd be right. And I can still complain every now and then. That's true, you know? That's true. Us men, sometimes it's one extreme or the other. We're either not saying shit, biting our tongue, or we're just letting it all out. Sometimes we gotta learn to just do that, the dribble effect. The drip. Get the drip going. Alright, so do we have scouts? We have any scouts left? No, we sent out all our scouts. So that's definitely why, alright, it makes sense for certain things to use different people. Because we have some extras, you know? Like, we didn't need our scientists on this week. For the most part. Now, I feel like I'm missing something, though, that I didn't put people out for. Oh, did we put this guy in the doctor? Yeah. Alright, we got that guy in the infirmary. I think we can end this week. I'm just checking stuff. The food. We're good on food. Well, no, we're not good. Shit, man, I got people that I could have used to get food. I didn't do it. Why do they lock up the pantry, yo? This is my fucking ship right now. Open that pantry. We got people that need to work here. Oh my god. That's annoying. Well, you know, you live and you learn, right? That's the reason we end up dying on this expedition. And, you know, luckily for me, I could just start this game all over again. So, we can't even fucking do anything. Alright, well, at least we could do something with these people. Thank God. So we'll get some fucking penguins up in here. Alright. We'll be loaded. I did send out another expedition as well. So we'll actually be okay on food next week. Yeah, you know what? I did that earlier. Now I'm remembering. I put one guy in the pantry. I think. And I put 2 on an expedition. So we're getting 2 something. 2 food, like seals, I think. We're getting 2 seals and we're getting 2 of those. So that'll be sweet, actually. We'll be loaded next week. Alright. Thank you guys. I appreciate you listening. We're gonna go on to the next one. So we're gonna go with the basic there. And I didn't even look at that shit, man. I meant to really give that some thought, but that's all right, you know. Great. See you in the next one, guys.